Hello, I'm Andrew Rideout, consultant in public health at Dumfries and Galloway. I want to tell you about a new opportunity for COVID testing across Dumfries and Galloway. So partners have worked together, community organisations, the NHS, the local authority, Scottish Fire and Rescue Service and the military to provide testing sites across Dumfries and Galloway. Initially we've got 4 sites and we hope in coming weeks to have a site in every council ward and a number of mobile sites which can be moved as need requires to smaller communities or areas of virus hotspot. It's important to remember what this test is for. It's different from the testing that we've had up until now through the pandemic. This is testing for people who don't have symptoms but want to have some assurance that they're not carrying the virus. As we identify people who've got the virus, we can ask them and support them to isolate at home, and that can prevent onward spread. We know there's a very small number of people who have the infection but never develop symptoms or haven't yet developed symptoms, and it's important for us to identify those people as soon as possible and to help them support self-isolate at home. If you have symptoms, you should be using the traditional testing routes of a mobile testing unit, the walk-through at Brooms Road in Dumfries, or ordering a home test kit. This is for folk who don't have any symptoms but want some reassurance. If you get a negative test, it doesn't give you the opportunity to go out and mix freely, avoid using a face covering and so on. The rules still apply, and it's important to still use the same precautions that we're well aware of. Keeping distance, avoiding crowded places, using a face covering, washing your hands very well, and being very aware of any of the symptoms of possible COVID infection. The benefit of this test that we're using and the new test sites is that it's simpler to undertake the test and the result comes back much more quickly. Ordinarily we have a result within half an hour, so you can know straight away what your current status is in respect of the COVID virus. If you get a positive result, we'll ask you to go home and self-isolate straight away. We'll ask you to get a follow-up test to confirm your initial test at one of these locations, and we'll put you in touch with support networks if you need help in maintaining your isolation. All of the information will be given out at the test site and will be received by text message after your result comes through. I'll walk you through the testing facility now. I'm here at the Lawburn Hall in Dumfries, and the site today is being manned by colleagues from the military. And I'll show you what to expect if you turn up for a COVID test here. Let me put my face covering on before we go in. Come with me. We'll be asking people to keep their distance as they enter the building, so maintain 2 meters distance from other members of the public all the time they're moving through the test site. Once you've decontaminated your hands, you've got your face covering on, you can enter the test site. And there will be staff available, military staff, council staff or volunteers to direct you through the site as you pass through. When you first arrive, you'll be asked to register with a member of staff at the front desk. Your information will be stored on a secure NHS database. You'll be handed a test swab by the member of staff on the reception desk and directed to one of the testing booths. In the booth there is gel to wash your hands again, a tissue to blow your nose, a small mirror to help you with undertaking the test, and there will be instruction poster up as well. The test involves taking a swab at the back of your throat and in your nose. For people who have difficulty swabbing their throat, and this may particularly include smaller children, a swab of just the nose is suitable. The mirror's here to help you use the swab, and once you've ready, we ask you to blow your nose, wash your hands before opening the swab, and then undertake the swab. Put the swab back into the sheath and pass it through the window to a member of the testing team on the other side. They will then mix the swab with a test solution and apply it to the small test kit. This will give us a result in between 15 and 30 minutes, either a positive result, a negative result, or an inconclusive result. If your result is negative, there's no further action. You need to continue to use the precautions to prevent spread of COVID, and you can continue with your business. We recommend testing twice a week. For some people, they will want to come less frequently than that. Some people, because of caring responsibilities or work reasons, will want to come more frequently. And if you wish to come back every day, that's quite allowable. If you get a positive test, you'll be given advice about the next steps which need to be taken. Occasionally, the test will give an inconclusive result, and you'll be offered the chance to retake the test. Once you've had your test, you'll leave by a separate entrance to the way you came in, washing your hands before you go. You will receive your test result by text message if you have a phone that can receive text messages. If you have a positive result, the NHS Dumfries and Galloway contact tracing team will be in contact with you to find out more about your contacts and to give you advice about self-isolating. Thank you.